Hello NUST students, my name is Stephen Visagie and I'm your librarian for this video. In this video I'm going to show you the two main methods for finding ebooks within the NUST Library's e-resources. The first way is by coming to the library's website at library.nust.na, and on the front page you will see a search box which says Library Search. So what you can do is type in the keywords of the type of book that you are looking for. If you know the title, you can select title and type in the specific title or the author. But for now I'm going to do a keyword search. Now I'm looking for books about criminal justice reform. Now if you do a academic search, it's not like Google where you can type in a sentence. With academic searches you have to select the most important keywords and type only those. So I'm going to type in criminal justice reform. Because I've searched for it previously, it comes down in the drop box. I click on search and it takes me to the discovery search page. Now on this page we can see that they're providing over 1 million results. This is not all ebooks. This is a general search that searches all the databases at the same time and delivers everything. So here we will see books, academic journals, videos, everything like that. So to specify that I'm only looking for ebooks, I go to the filter here on the side which says ebooks and I click inside the ebooks box. Now from the descriptions on the side we can see that these are all ebooks, but I want to make sure that these are all full text, means ebooks that I can open now and read, and not just citations about ebooks. So I tick on the full text box. Let's come down to 112,000. Another limiter that you can use is to say I only want books from the last 20 years or 10 years, depends on what your lecturer suggests, because I'm pretty sure criminal justice in 1899 is nothing like criminal justice today. So I type in there 2001, I click enter, and here we see just over 100,000 results. Now still a big number. If you want to keep on refining, you can either use additional filters here on the left, or you can type in additional keywords on the top. But for now, let's start scanning the titles of books in the list that we have here in front of us. If we look at the very first one, it's great. It's got a front cover of the book. We can see PDF, full text, Epub, and a lot of stuff. But just for safety and security, just open it up in a new window and get some more information. So here we see description. This description is like a journal article abstract. It's a summary of what the book is about. And if you're doing a lot of research, this can be a great tool to save you time. You read the description and then you decide, well, I do want the book, then you can carry on by visiting the book and maybe downloading it. However, if it's not in what you're looking for, you can quickly close it down and move on to the next. Here we see two options on the side, either PDF full text or Epub. Now PDF full text is a format that we're all familiar with. It's how we save most documents. Epub is a format that is used usually on mobile devices and e-readers. So if you decide you want to download on such a device, you can do that. But let's look at PDF full text. Now what this does is it opens up the book inside the EBSCO database, which is one of our big ebook databases. We see the details about the book. If we look over here, we can see the cover of the book, we can see the title, the author, the date. This is all information you will need if you are going to cite the book later. Then you can see other things like you can save 100 pages. So this means that you can't save the whole book as a PDF and keep it forever. However, copyright allows students and researchers a limit of a certain number of pages that they can copy and keep forever. This is fine because this is not a storybook. You're not reading it from page 1 to 300. You just need specific chapters most of the time. So what you can do is you can go down to the chapter you need. You can click on the side. It'll tell you what your limit is. You can say, give me the PDF so many pages. It'll keep a track of your account, and once you hit 100, it won't allow you to download anymore. So also with the chapters here, it's a quick way to browse through the book instead of scrolling through the whole book. There we see we jump to chapter 18. Now what's maybe tricky is you see here on the side it does say full download. Yes, you can download the book in full, but only for a limited amount of time. Think of it like borrowing a book from the library. After 2 weeks you have to bring it back. This is the same case. You can download the book for a certain amount of time, but then it will after a time delete itself off the hard drive, so return itself. And you can't do any full downloads without first creating an account. So you see here it says sign in. Okay, what this will do is it will ask you to create an account. If you don't have an account, it's very easy. You create your own login. It's got nothing to do with NUST. So you create your account, and then in future you will be able to download the book in full for a limited amount of time. Let's close this and look at another example. Here we see criminal justice, retribution versus restoration. We open this up. First thing we notice is we don't see PDF or anything on the side here. We only see full text finder. This is because the Proquest database doesn't speak the same language as this discovery database, so there's an extra step in between. But first we look here and we see there's an abstract or a description. You can read that. You can look at the subject terms. They might help you later on if you want to change your search strategy. You can find clues and terms that you weren't thinking of. And then if you decide you do want the book, you can click on full text finder. Make sure to click on eBook Central there. And here we see the book inside the Proquest database. Once again, we see the cover of the book. We see information about the authors. You can read it online by clicking here, and then also look for the limit. It says that you can download as PDF 72 pages, which should be more than enough for your needs. Here you can see the table of contents, the chapters, and you can download a PDF. As long as you stay within your limit, it'll stop you when you go over. If we look here on the other side, here on the left hand side, it says something like add to bookshelf. So what does that mean? If you want to download this book in full, it is possible. You see there, download book, but once again you have to create an account for Proquest as well. So you click sign in, you create an account, and what you get besides the sign in and the ability to download a book, you also get a virtual bookshelf, as we can see on the top here. What this means is all the books that you find that are useful for your research, you can save them on your bookshelf. Okay, that means the next day or next week when you log in again, you don't have to go through the whole search process. You can go straight to your bookshelf, sign in, and see all the books that you are busy using. Alright, and there are additional tools like bookmarks that you can use then to remember where you left off last time. So this is the basic information about ebooks within Proquest. Let's close this down. And let's look at another way of accessing the ebooks. You can do this by going straight to the database list. If we go up here to resources, and if you are off campus, you will have to use the off campus link and you will have to log in. Since I'm already logged in, it goes straight to the list. So to find the book, ebook database, I suggest EBSCO ebook collection. Click there. And then you can search for books using the keywords that you have, or you can browse by category. So that is the one ebook database. It's a good one, it's fairly big, but the really big one that we have is called Proquest. So we click here on Proquest. You type in your key terms, you make sure that you specify books. Let's say criminal justice reform. I click enter. It's only going to show me ebooks, and then you can limit it by age, and you can add additional keywords, and then you can, as I showed you previously, go in and read the books or download them or copy chapters as PDFs. I thank you for your time. I hope this is helpful. Please watch the other videos for additional information.